across the railroad, stay lying
Miles away
from those I love.
purpose hard to find. While I recall the words you spoke to me,
Getting everything ready. We're gonna have to go through the list here again.
Dear God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold her when I'm not around,
When I'm much too far away, hold me in the present in me. But I love her when I found her. Now I wish to stay. Lonely and I'm tired. I'm missing you all year. Wow, Gold is just so long, bro. No trade for me on Gold. Wow. Nothing. No. No. Nothing for me. I can understand the bottom here. I can understand that. But I don't like how it's been touched like that multiple times. On the bottom. No, thank you. Yeah, I ask of you is to hold her when I'm not around. Too far away. Hold me, the lesson in me. Left her when I'm hungry, and now I wish to stay. And I'm tired of missing you all year. Once again. Man, oil keeps on trying to lift off. I don't know why it's so maintained, dude. It's looking like a damn currency. So maintained, bro. No trade on oil. No trade. Only trade is soybean oil at the moment. HG, where you at, HG? Where you at, HG? Oh, wow, it's hit supply. I said nah. Good. I said nah to it. Said nah. It's right there. It says nah. Lonely road, cross the railroad, stay lying
miles away
from those alone. Hope is undefined. Dear God, the only thing I ask of you is to hold her when I'm not around. Too far away. Only in the blessing and in being good. I left her when I'm around, and now I wish to stay. 'Cause I'm lonely and I'm tired. I'm missing you all year long. I got nothing on this either. I mean, it just doesn't look certified, bruh. Nope, sir. Maybe on the smaller time frames here, but that's so risky. I don't like that distal line. I'm just not interested in it. I see it. I could understand that. Why it would want to hold up the price. I'd actually rather be involved right up here, actually. This is not a bad zone. Right here is not a bad zone. It's a bit late to take this, but that is supply. Absolutely. Let's check that out on a 5-minute. It's all right. I don't mind it. I don't mind that at all. It might hit next week though, so I'm gonna say yes. There's a trade there. One supply. for the smaller time frame. If it pounces upwards, yeah, we could take that in this afternoon. Just know it's going to be quite a few contracts, and you cannot hold overnight. Just saying. All right, Canadian dollar. What do we got? Probably nothing. Weekly chart has not changed. Daily, has this even changed at all? Oh, the day is just going back and forth. That's why. I was going to say, because the weekly chart looks the exact same as yesterday and the day before. Doing absolutely nothing. I'm not interested whatsoever in this one. I can understand that this would hold up price, but it's not trending anywhere. It's not trending anywhere, so it might not hold price. When it's trending, it respects the demand, and in this case, yeah, it's possible, but man, it's just not. It's not big. We're looking for larger zones, especially in a Canadian dollar. I can understand it. I don't know. This would be it right here, from here to here, and to get a 1R is just actually a large amount. I don't know. It's possible. It is certainly possible. I don't know, man. It's not the best. And there's a bit of a demand underneath it. I'm going to delete that. All right. No trade on that one either. And now we can go to NQ finally. We've got only BO, soybean oil, bean oil, and HG as possibilities of demand. Looks like HG would be the closest, so we're going to leave it on HG and chill with it. All right. Let's go and start the session for trading, day trading. This will be trading live 9:20. This is the afternoon session. Haven't traded for a couple days. Feels like more. All right, we're trading with 20 apples allotment. And we're starting at 12:25. Let's begin. All right. So, I just want to make sure this is all correct. Trading one contract, trading four with a good 10 points of risk here. Let's see what NQ is all about. I haven't even really checked after the Fed announcement. Okay, so it finally cracks that. Goes upwards. I want to see if it went down first. No. No, it didn't. Isn't Wednesday the 9/18? So the announcement day, it pushed lower and then just completely jammed the next day. Wow. That's a jam. That is a jam. Today it's gone down. Only gone down, and now it's bouncing back up. It's about to be a breakup bar prevention here at this high, and then the breakup bar prevention here. So this is the fold point, I guess, the fold point where they don't want it to turn green, and then up here they don't want it to break that last day's high, unless it's going to be bullish. Wow, it's been testing and touching that line for a while here. That's interesting. I would rather have that break. Yeah, look at that. So I'm bullish on this thing immediately. I'll be looking at this holding split. I'll be looking at anywhere to get in long. But first, let us look at the Globex high and low. So Globex high and low is from 1730, which is this one, all the way to 830. Boom, 830 is here. So it breaks Globex high right away in the morning, and then breaks Globex low, which makes sense. That happens more frequently when it's a small range like this. This is only 94-point range. Let's pull up stats quick. When it's a tight range, it's more likely to break. And I just found out today that it's much more likely to break both sides if it turns right after breaking a Globex extremity. So if it pushes, keeps pushing, it's actually a sign that it will not go down. It's actually a sign that it will absolutely remain upwards. So let's see. A 56% chance that both sides will break, and that's what happened. After it breaks, what happens? I don't have those stats yet, unfortunately. I'm working on it. I know. That's one of the next questions I have to gather. Like, yeah, it's a bummer. It's a bummer hummer. It's a hummer of a bummer. No, these Globex extremities, I'll just leave them there, but they can be almost dead. And now let's bring it to intraday time frame. There's no need to wait. No need to wait. And let us see if we can grab a 10-point zone here anywhere. In my opinion, I'm going to be looking at the demand here. So I'm going to be taking this distal line, this little holding split. Is there anything underneath this holding split? No. It looks like it would like to hold price above that holding split. So above this distal line. Other than that, it doesn't look convincing. No, it does not. Where's my 10 points, please? 10-point zone. I need that 10-point zone. 67 to 77. Oh, perfect. This is 10 points. Perfect. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. That's exactly what we want too. The range is suitable for us in my little 10 points. It's suitable. It's not super, super, super tiny. It's doable in my opinion. There he goes. All right. I will probably take this little pivot here, and then I would probably take the one down here. If this one breaks, I would not take the middle one. That's what I would do. So that's what I will do. And it's perfect. It's about 10 points. I'm fine with that. It's going to have to keep on going down for me to buy it. And let's take a look at that holding split one more time on the 30-minute. And it is literally on that split. That wasn't my intention. It just looked good on the 1-minute chart and happens to be the 30-minute split, which is actually a good indication of that zone. So I will be taking that one long. I have to remember if I see a signal downwards, I should probably refrain from taking it because, as we know, I cannot get out even though we meet opposing zones. I would have to let my trail stop hit, and therefore I would not be able to enter long down here if I go short right now. So I have to be understanding of that. That's my strategy. There are many like it. Actually, I'm not sure if there's any like it. I'm not sure. What a great turning point this was. No question. Beautiful. Wonderful. I can understand that. And I'll be looking for this afternoon to break this high, to break the Globex extremity. Look, it's broken it. Yes, it's no longer standing. The stats, all right, the near extremity has been broken, but keep in mind that it broke by a little bit right away in the morning, right away at open, push lower, break that by a lot. Got pushed up back to 50% in the Globex. It's basically not moved. This day has not really changed. Barely changed at all as far as price movement from close to close. So I would be expecting this thing to continue up. I'd be buying inside of the S-bar. I think it could go lower. Yes, it could go lower. Let me check this. Hold on. Why didn't I see this on the 5-minute? That looks good too. That looks very good. It's already been touched, tampered with. Don't like that. Let's see if this breakout works. This would be the distal line, and I'd be long. I'm not, though. I'd rather get in a zone, but we'll see. We'll see. No, there's nowhere to short for me. Not until up here, maybe, and this has already been tampered with, too. There's just nothing to short. as far as I'm concerned. Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, but this is a sloppy buy down here. Yes. This one's cleaner, especially. That would actually be my... Yep, that would be it. So now we wait. I don't know. That'll be interesting. Yeah, the stats are coming along, though. I'm going to have... Seriously, I'm going to have, like... some answers. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. I just found out... yeah. When it breaks both sides... Obviously, it would break the first side by a small margin. So if it breaks by a small margin and turns around, you might want to start getting in short with it, which is what happened today. So now the statistics is confirming that. So I'm like, all right, now I know next time I'm trading it around 8:30 and that happens, I'll get in. I'll get in short with them. I will get in late. I won't actually have the extremity, but at least we can carry on something to the downside. So if if 1400 60-minute bar is daily extremity, then 62% chance that the 1400 bar will extend that extremity. You mean the 1500 bar? Yes. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, this is looking bullish. At the moment I'm not getting in, no. I mean, of course, there's ways to get in. There's ways to get in here. A breakout, I don't like breakouts on top of range. I don't like that. Especially, it's not broken this range either. It's inside of range. A breakout inside of range generally gets sauced, in my opinion. If anything, I'd be coming down here and for a retest of this breakout down here on the 1 minute. There's a little bit of a breakout down here, and I would just buy that with my little 10-point zone. Be right here. But still, I don't like how it's been at that level. I'm just going to allow it to break out without me. Let's see HG. No, it's kind of getting there. It needs to really bounce for me to be involved up here. It's looking like a Monday thing. Yeah, probably, but we'll see. That might be my zone, though. That might be it. I will be taking it. And then soybean oil as well. Oh my, it's actually going. It is getting closer and closer to my zone. I don't want it to leap without me. I may have to place my orders here, and I'd be holding over the weekend. What happens to soybean oil over the weekend? Farm fields or processing units all destroyed, tampered with, and I'm short. And then boom, shortage. It opens up like at 45, dude. I'd lose everything I have. Yeah, easily. So, I don't know, man. Weekends are tough. Likely, very unlikely that would happen. Very, very, very unlikely. But it's still a risk, overnight risk. Or it gets stopped out, whatever. But it only has till 120. It closed at 120, dude. Not at 3. So it really has only 40 minutes left. We might be able to get entry on it, but we will not get an exit, likely. So let's take a look at that. How many contracts would that be? It would be 4 contracts. Let's see the margin on that. Bean oil. Bean oil. Soybean. Gosh, there's no soybean words in here. I don't like how they redid this. It's horrible, but whatever. Eggs. Bro, how is there no soybean? Soy. Bean. Soybean. What the fuck, dude? Do they not even show it? Futures margin rates. It's not in meats. This is why they don't have to change things, dude. Just leave it the way it was. Not in metals. Not in energy. Definitely not in index. And it's gone. There's just no one cares about bean oil. Why? Dude, bean oil is my favorite symbol. What the fuck, dude? Wow. I literally have to place the order to find out. That is Bagastracy. That's Bagastracy right there. They are hating on the bean oil traders. I feel for you, bean oil traders. BOZ24. I need 4 contracts on. Let's just do 1 and see what it looks like. I don't have to actually get in. How many? Hold on. 16,589 minus 14,718. Okay, 1878. 4 contracts. We're risking on margin. It'd be 7,400. Our stop loss would be at $1,000, but to hold the position is 7,400. We can technically hold overnight, so I will get into this if it continues upwards. I will. So I'd be in at 41.66. 4 contracts at 41.66. Likely not going to be hit, but if it happens to rally even that far, I'll be happy to be in. This high is 42.05. 42.05. And there it is. That's the order. Risking 20 apples. No, excuse me, 40 apples because we won a 20 apple trade and we're using all the profits. This would be the 3rd and final trade in which we would trail stop as much as possible. It would not go for a 1R. Okay, back to day trading. Yeah, it's very slow. Okay, so the trend is up for sure. Let's see how long this trend can continue. I'm hoping it pulls back more so then I can get in and then squash this high. But this high is still holding yet. I'm not sure. If it goes down and tests that, no. I can just think of better trades than taking this down here. I think it might hold, but I can think of better trades than that, you know? Out of all the stupid trades I've done before, why not take this one too? because you got to change someday, man. I must change. I can't be taking so many stupid trades. It needs to be trades that I am proud of. Yeah, I got nothing. It'd be a little bit of a comeback bar prevention on the 30-minute. Makes sense. And the 15-minute. Makes sense if it gets pushed down. If it gets pushed down all the way down, yeah, it probably would. It probably would go long. Based on there being only 1.5 minutes left of this. So I would place my order there. As much as that's stupid. This low would be 1.5, so I'd be in at 11.5. Which is perfect. 10.5, great. Fine with me. But I would cancel it at 15. Oops. Yeah, I don't think that's stupid. Generally, it won't break a buzzer beater. It will not break the low on a buzzer beater, I don't think. Not a comeback bar. Maybe the high, because it's a bullish bar. It continue ripping into the close, but I don't think it would reverse literally on the last minute. It's doubtful. So if it pushes down towards that low, I'm in long for a 1-to-1 bounce, just to move my stop. And it happens to rip upwards, great, thanks, because that's in trend in my book. Yeah, no. We'd get in at 10.5. We can probably afford 8s. 9.25s. Oh, I'm already in. Where's my volume on this? I need to be alerted, sir.
Order filled.
Thank you. I need to be alerted. Where's my 15-minute stop? Right here. 10.5. There it is. There you go. That's my position. We are in long. I'm surprised it dropped that close to it. Okay. It's got very few amount of seconds left here before printing this 15-minute bar, in which I want to take a picture because this was the whole part of the trade here, is this comeback bar. This is about to break the low. I'd be interested. Let's see if it does. I didn't think it would. Didn't think it would. But now now it's closed. It's such a bearish close for this bar that it's likely going to break. It is what it is. If we're asking for a 1R to be hit, which is way up on the top of this range, basically 75% of the range. If 1R is hit, we can move stop to break even. It's gone barely anything. I would move my stop to this stop now. This low is 2.25. I'm using PIZ at 2.25. 2.25. Yeah, saves a couple bucks. 66 bucks now. Mark that. 66 bucks. You gotta mark this trade too. My bad. Didn't mark it. First trade. It's a 15-minute comeback bar prevention. Range. Yes. It's in range for sure. MNQ long. We're about to lose here. 66 bucks. 3.2 apples. What's 66? 2.6. So trail stop at 75% PIZ. When it went 0.25R. So I trail my stop right away on that from 3.2 apples to 2.6. And that's it. See, what's the width on this thing? 11. It's gone 0.25R. I would count it. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. If we lose, we're down 3.2 on the session. 2.6, but no, 2.9 with commissions. So this is one way I could get in long. If it breaks, I'm looking for this low to break. I wouldn't buy until this blue box, basically. I'd wait for that. I really would. 30 minutes range. Look at this 30-minute comeback bar. This thing's about to turn red. Everybody's looking at it. There's a lot of leverage. Not leverage, more like it's just squished.
Order
bro.
filled.
Yeah, there it goes. It pops. 0.25R. Out at 12:48. Loss of 2.6 apples. Yep, that's closed. You can label that on the 15-minute. I don't think that'll go very far, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it's, if anything, it's a range type of activity. I want to look at the volume, see if volume can go back and forth the remainder of the afternoon. We've got a solid 2 hours. Volume of today. It's already 12:48, so let's see it. Okay. It's already been ranging. Basically, it would be the outskirts of the range. So essentially, this would be the big box with most of the volume in the middle. Think atop a Beyblade. The middle point is where the volume is, and the outskirts is where it can go. Spin around, spin around, spin around. So basically, on the outskirts, it would be about 68, which would actually make my zone really good. 68 would be my stop loss on this blue zone. I don't mind that. Once again, I took a trade that's not that valid, and yet I'd risk the same amount in actually a valid trade. That's not good. But I don't know. I thought it was decent. So I took it. We might be in for some very slow journeys. Wow. This worked. Wow. So, actually, yes, it did. Yeah, my bad. I could go higher. It's just a whole lot of range, man. Once it can jump out of range, that'd be great. Daily picture. I think it was just trying to battle the daily high, which is right there. So basically, comeback bar prevention again. It's about to turn green, and then it's just holding. There's no way it wants to turn green yet. So that daily high is a very important spot, which is right here on this red line. So basically, there's a whole lot of selling prior to it. Yeah, right there. Selling wicks, selling zones, selling above this high. Actually, it's this one, technically, but whatever. I'm going to want to break that at today. I think it can break. I do. Take a look at soybean oil. It's got a half hour left. Is it going to rally up to get me involved? We'll see. Otherwise, again, it might be a Monday thing. Same with copper. Let's see what copper's up to. Yeah, copper just resumed downwards. No, it's still hanging out. Yeah, copper's going to be done for the rest of the day, looks like. just range, dude. It's just range. I'm just the monster you made me. Dun, 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 dun.
I know I've been mistaken, but just give me a break and see the changes that I've made. I've got some imperfections, but how can you collect them all and throw them in my face? But you always find a way to keep me right here waiting. You always find the words to say to keep me right here waiting. If you chose to walk away, I'd still be right here waiting, searching for the things to say to keep you right here waiting. I hope you're not intending to be so
So it is taking ages to break out of anything. I think it's breakout bar preventions are just the move today, or in this moment, where it gets close to breaking out, turns. Gets close to breaking out, turns. We'll see if this actually continues to break. Does it break? Come on. I want it to break. I don't really care. I don't have a dog in the race. Oh, breakout bar prevention. Everybody's there. Everybody's in agreement. Breakout bar prevention. Come on, bust through them. Just so many folks. Oh, they're just gonna stop them out. But they've already made their range money. They're probably gonna make more range money. Range money. That would be a fucking algo, dude. Range money. It'd be called range money. I just turned on range money for the afternoon. Friday afternoons, yeah, range money. Oh yeah. Last half hour or whatever, I turn it off. But in the meantime, lunch hours, yep, range money's just turned on. It's just making money. That'd be sick, dude. I might get in short, but then I can't. I think it's gonna break lower. I want to go against those range guys, but unfortunately I would want to get out if it goes to the blue zone. So I'm gonna have to get in and wait. Hope for them to bust through lower and get me in on the blue zone, because then I'd be in long. Power hour today. That's gonna be an interesting one. Power hour. I'm starting to like. I used to be a little bit scared of power hour because it's so sketchy. The last hour of the market, fucking sketch, dude. Super sketch. It has broken. Wow. And now for the anti-breakout artists, which is likely. I would say likely, especially on this time frame. 30-minute just pops that low. Looking dark and gloomy, looking like this thing wants to turn around because this was all green at one point. All green at the top of the range, touching the high. Now it's turned red. Broken the low now. Now that everybody's, going downwards? No. Little did they know, this is when I think that people buy. They buy. Buy at the break of the low. At least in the smaller time frame. But we will see. The reason I'm not buying is because if I buy here and it keeps pushing lower, I'd basically be stopped out where I want to go in, where I legitimately want to go in long based on this 1 minute. But so I can't take them all, mate. Can't take them all. It's possible to work, but I'm not going for a 1-to-1. I'm going for as big as possible. Large size, large magnitude. I want large position size. And I want it to go a far ways. That's what I'm seeking. And it may not be, honestly, the time to do that based on this day. So I have to understand patience and not trading when the market would not be good with this strategy. That's why I want multiple damn strategies so I can trade them. On the 60-minute, there is an interesting power hour trade. It is that 58% chance that it will range at least back to the 50 mark, and I would be interested in taking that. But unfortunately, I have nowhere to put that trade. I don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just have not perfected it yet. I would like a power hour strategy though. Basically, I would take a lot of 1Rs, 1-to-1s, because I think that it basically gives a chance to all different setups. So yesterday, especially, I saw the 60-minute, the last hour market did a comeback bar, where it's just kind of like today, where it goes all down and then it's coming up towards the high. It squishes, and you short it saying, no, I'm not going to break it. And that's what happened last hour yesterday. And I did not take it, but I was so surprised that, wow, that thing absolutely worked. So, I think it lets everything bounce. Every zone, it's just volatile. It's just bouncing from each and every spot. And I think it's actually a good time to trade. As long as we're legitimate with holding our stops where they are, because things can run. So you don't want to hold on to it. Oh, yeah. I'd be in double at 70, 76, 75. It's just bounced out. 76, 75. I'd be in double. Yes. This would be a double trade for me. I like it. I've been waiting a long time. So, whatever. That's what it is for me. It is what it is. It is what it is. So this is the zone. This is based on a 1 minute chart. It's a 1 minute MTF minimum candle time frame to see the zone in. Therefore, it is a 1 minute zone. There it is. How big? I hope it just pushes lower. 10.75. Good zone. 10.75. I'm happy either way. Whatever happens, happens. 10.75 width. I doubled the trade. Yes, I'm confident. And now, why am I not in? Gosh dang it, dude. Why am I not fucking in? What the fuck, bro? 76.25. It went. I'm at 76.75. And it went 1 hour, 1.25 hour. In continuing. Look at this. MNQZ 24 because the micros didn't get to 75. Bullshit. It got to 77. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. I hate that. Because I'd be out at break even right now. And betrayed stop. We're in for a double. Risking nothing. We allowed this as a chance. But I'm not going to take that now. I'd probably take... No, I don't like it when it's right there. It's one tick lower. Sorry, mate. I'm going to delete the order. I know, it's such a bummer, man. It's such a bummer. Why doesn't the market just listen to every word I say? I wonder why. We must think. You know what, mate? The market is the market. Do you think you have something? Oh my, they're running. Okay, maybe I'm happy I didn't do that. I would take an anti-breakout right now. Oh, wait. This thing's running. I'm not going to do that. I'll take 47.25s. 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 Where are you? 47.25s. Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, try. Yeah, it's a double for sure. If this goes down there, I'd be happy. My goodness, look at this thing. I'm happy I didn't get in. Okay. Spoke too soon on that one? Unbelievable. Why is this bouncing? Look at volume. This is pierced outside of the realm of possibility right now. That's interesting. And we've got finally some volume here. Comeback bar prevention on the daily. It's pushing away from that high, saying, no, I don't want to turn green. It's enough. I don't want to turn green. Okay, bro. Just wait until we push on it again. That shit might turn green. So the bulls, I'd be in on the bulls because I think the bears are all angry. They're vulnerable. Perhaps. But perhaps all of this is wrong. That's another perhaps. I'd be in here. Unfortunately, it's a big zone, and I only have 10 points of risk. Is this 20? 20. So, do you want to take front half, back half, or middle? I'll take bottom half. Unfortunately, bro. No. I'll take it with this. I'll take that. 25% off discount. Fine. 43. I'd be in at 43. 943. That is so far down. I don't know if I'll be filled. It has to really continue pushing. I am awfully surprised it pushed this far down. This looks like a double top on the top. It does. Maybe they just wanted to show that. I'm not sure. I don't need Globex high and low anymore. That's where I'd be, man. And I'd be double from there. I'd be happy about that too. Double, yes. Well, if I'm triple, dude, I literally have. If I was triple, and it would be 9 contracts. What's 6.4 plus 3.2? 9.6, I think. So I'd only have 8 apples left to trade. 2 hours. Ugh. I don't like going triples. Well, of course I do, but I don't know. It's just so risky. But I'd be involved. If this thing pushes lower, I may consider tripling this order. What if it goes lower? There's not much for me down here. No, there isn't. This is where it is, right here. What's this 30-minute? 30-minute probably looks great for the shorts. Yes, it does. Nice. This candle just started pretty much, really, too. This is in the first eighth of its life. That is a very aggressive bar at the start of its life. So that means this high would actually probably be an issue. From where that originated from, that was probably going to be an issue. I would imagine this area, this whole area, really. But I would be in long against him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would be. I'd be happy about it. Let's just wait. I'm just going to have a double. Whatever. I'm not going to go triple. I think a triple's a bit much, man. I don't know. You can. It's just, you're just quicker to down to 20 apples, dude. That's all. Do you feel that strongly just about this? It's not even this full zone, dude. Your stop loss is at like 75%. Because you can only risk 10 points. Where's your 10 points in here? I'll show the 10 points. That's 10 points. This is your legitimate risk box. This is your risk box, man. If it breaks out of that box, you are no longer going to be, in the trade. So, but this looks too good, man. I want to take more. Come on. Get me involved, mate. Come on, mate. You're not going to. You're just going to pierce the box. Is that what you're going to do? 43 needs to be my entry, which is 43 down a little bit. So basically that is my legitimate risk box right there, nested inside this larger zone. I don't know if we're going to get involved here. We might miss this thing. Bro, I would be in 3. I'm going to go triple on this thing. I'm doing it. It looks too good, dude. And look at this holding split, inviting it up to a 1R. It's perfect. This is an excellent arrival to my zone. This is exactly what I want. I want it to push red, though. I don't want it to retest this split up here and then push lower. That'd be worse. I want it to push red first. But either way, I'd be happy to be involved. I'm waiting entry. I can't do anything yet. This would be a zone, yes. No, it'd be like 18 point wide. 18 points. I'd be risking a triple, dude. So that'd be about 8.6 apples risk.
Order filled.
I don't exactly know. We are involved. Let's see. My risk needs to be there. I just want to check my stop loss. 240 risk. We're risking half the bag in one trade right now. 9.6 apples risk, which is technically what I'm supposed to be risking. 13.11. Not what I'm supposed to, like what I'm allowed to risk, so to speak. That's better. What I'm allowed to risk. This is a 5-minute holding level, technically. Protecting free space of 2. Outside local distal line. Arrival of 2. Recency of 2. 3-2. Magnitude of 3-2 as well. X score of 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 0. We're risking 9.6 apples on it. If we lose, we're down 12.5. I'm asking it to come back into this holding split, which is exactly what I want. It's gone 0.5 R here. Where's my pivot in the zone? Pivot in the zone is about 50% pivot in the zone. It has gone how far here? Do you want to move stop to pivot in the zone? I will move stop to pivot in the zone. Take a picture too after you plant. You needed to plant this trade. This is zone number 5083, please. 5083. That's a lot of trades. That is just a lot of trades. I need to move stop to pivot in the zone now. Taking a picture just so for reference that I have move stop. Now move stop to pivot in the zone. This thing might hit 1R here. 1R is 65.25. This has broken 65.25. We're moving stop to 47.50. I repeat, 47.50. Moving stop to 47.50, please. Roger that. Well done. Trail stop is at 108. 108 flat. 4.3 apples positive. Trail stop. Proximal 1R. From 9.6 apples risk, this is heavy risk, to positive 4.3. Why? Because we got a 25% off coupon. We got in at 25% of the zone. And technically our stop was at 75%. That's the riskiest shit I've ever seen. But it fucking worked somehow. I can't believe it. Still can't believe it, but you know what? We're going to execute now. Level 1 has been completed. Now we're going to be looking for level 2 buys. We're going to be looking for this high to break and subsequently this high to break. So the daily high, we are coming after. We're coming after that daily high. I also do want to take a picture of the volume profile. That did play a small role in my decision. It did. Small. Because I'm not a volume profile type of guy. No, we're going to wait. We're going to wait. Generally, I'm surprised if this doesn't get up to this area at least retesting kind of where this 30-minute bar really established itself from. This 30-minute bar just really being an aggressive young 30-minute bar. And those roots from where it originated from, I would say, has some sellers, especially on the bottom of this range too. So I would imagine that this bounce would push all the way up to there. But I don't know. It could retest the bottom and then bounce. I'm not sure. Anything's possible. No, I can't get in. I could get in and break out, but generally level 1, because I don't trail my stop on level 1 other than proximal line. So I'm done. I'm done trailing my stop. If it goes to the moon and I don't enter again, there's nothing I can do, but obviously I'd probably just close. But generally, per my rules, I have to enter in again, and I want it to leap a little bit before I enter in again, so then I can have more position size on. Even though I clearly don't need it. This is a 10 apple wrist box right now. On level 1, dude, this would equate to a ridiculous amount in if we ever get to level 3. I can tell you that. Wow, it got close. It really actually got close to my zone here on bean oil. And the good old OGBO. OG. It got close, but it's closing in 3 minutes, so it's not going to happen. I'm going to cancel those orders on bean oil. All right. Right now it's still chilling at 1R. I don't want to be involved until it probably tampers with this 30-minute high. If it gets up there, whatever. If I get stopped out, then I don't know, actually, because this would be pretty much the last stand of the longs for me. Down here, I don't want to continue buying this bottom. This bottom looks like shite to me. It doesn't look good at all. I don't think it'll break the bottom, but I'd be thoroughly surprised if it does break the bottom. That's all. But the problem is there's nowhere to buy down here. This was the place to buy. If this retreats, dude, I got nothing. I got no idea. I'm not buying that bottom. In fact, no. Do not buy this bottom. Because, man, oh man, I've rewatched my videos of actually years ago, 4 years ago, trading. And I'm saying, no, I'm not going to buy that. And then I'm like, bro, 25 minutes ago you said you wouldn't, and you just did. What the fuck, man? So, no, I'm not buying that bottom. I'm going to just let it fall without me. Would you go in long here on the breakout? Nope. I would not. Nope. This is the nearest possible place I can leave my stop loss, risking nothing. I do not want to trail it. I do not want to. And if I add to the position, I have to trail it closer, and I don't want anything closer because this thing is range city, dude. It can easily come back into the bottom. And this is where my stop is. So I would never want to trail it even more right now. I want it to launch a little bit, and then I'll get in long again. Yeah. We have to be patient. That's not one of my specialties, mate. No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, unfortunately. It's just not. If we get out, we'll be up about an apple. Nice. If you get out now, you'd be up like 15 or 16 apples. Is that right? Correct? So why don't you get out now? Because, mate, that's not my fucking plan. That's not me plan. You could ask the same thing. You could say the same thing when this goes all the way up. If it goes all the way up and breaks the daily high somehow, some way, and you're like, wow, why didn't you hold on? Bro, you change your mind all the time. It's like, why didn't you get out now? Because I don't know if it's going to go down or up. That's why. If it goes up, why didn't you hold on? I don't fucking know, mate. I never know. It's about to hit stop here. My stop is that dotted line. Come on, buyers. Come on, bulls. You don't even want to break this high? Really? This 30-minute is aggressive. I'd be interested to see how far this 30-minute bar goes. He's almost halfway into his life. And it has been a launch from this condensing. It has been a launch from there. So we will see. It'll be interesting. This thing just got rejected from that bottom. Nice job, bulls. Nice job. Oh no. And now the range is back. No, actually, that's bullish. That is bullish, dude. If I'm willing to, I would be willing to take this long. Then I would have to trail my stop, and that's only a 1R trail stop. No, sir. You're looking for like 3R plus, my friend. If you can do a 3R plus, that'd be great. So you're going to have to let this launch if it will launch. Otherwise, whatever. Otherwise, it's fine. If it keeps going down, I'm probably not going to take a long. Probably won't. I have no zones. There's nothing else but day trading for me. I want to do something with Power Hour, but I have no place. I have no strategy. I have no position sizing calculations going on. I'm just a man without a plan on that, in that regard. I have the trade, but I need to orchestrate what the plan's really going to be. And honestly, if it's that simple, I'm going to code it. If it's that simple, if it's just the 60-minute bar, you know, upper 25% are used as a zone, bottom 25% used as a zone, that's simple. We can just code that, and I don't have to take it. Then position sizing's all squared away. I don't have to think about it. It just does what it does. But I haven't committed to it yet. Oh, wow. This thing is pushing on this low. Wow. Yeah, if it breaks, there's not really anything for me. I don't see. Sorry, mate. I just have nothing for ya. There's nothing on the bottom for me. Yeah, there it goes, eh? About to be hit off, yeah.
Order filled.
And I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Ah, that's unfortunate. I was really excited about that one. That is a stop loss hit at proximal line. We'll see. Yeah, happens quite frequently. That went 1.5R, 1.5R, and then went back to 0R. So 1.5R out at 1324. Positive 4.3 apples. Wow. Nice. We are positive 1.2 apples on the day. Fuck yeah, mate. Is there any way to re-enter? I'm not sure, man. I think this could range, but if it starts breaking up to the upside, I would consider it. I would. This was such a good pivot in the zone. Yeah. If this low gets snapped, I really don't have confidence. That's all I know. Wow. Wow. Tell her that I love her, my soul's gone home.
And take my vessel to Anderson County. Drive real slow and take the long way home. Tell my kin to pick up a shovel, wrestle that sugar sand and bury my bones. Won't you bury my bones beneath these pines when it comes time for you to bury my bones?
That's a breakout bar.
Order filled.
Unfortunately, I'm taking that. I'm taking that.
Don't throw me no funeral. Sister, don't cry. Saw that fiddle brother pass and shine deep down in the hollow. Pick the tallest pine, dig it real deep where the roots touch mine. Cross the Red River, well it opens wide. The hell one sails to the Choctaw side. Follow my trail to a silver stone and gather my body when you bury my bones. Won't you bury my bones?
Alright, so this thing looks like it wants to break out lower. That's also a breakout bar prevention. Nah, I'm not trusting it. If it falls, I'm letting it fall. I'm letting it fall. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do.
Friends tell
Me not a thing about you.
but her bed still smells like your perfume. It's funny how it always works. And I could sit here and lie and say I'm okay, but it's all I can do to.
Nah. No heartbreak for me, mate. My heart is having fun, man. Cannot be heartbreak anymore.
Order filled.
We're out. I just want to let that thing break the distal line first. If I die young. This is the breakout bar prevention I'm talking about right now. Actually, would be the buy, but because I just bought, I don't want to. I don't want to buy because then I can get really carried away. Really carried away. This is the breakout bar prevention right now. This little tiny area. Saying, oh, we're gonna break the low. Is it? Is it gonna break the low? I don't know. Looks like it will now. I'm gonna let it be. Yeah, that one broke. It went 0.5R. Tried. Down 2.4 apples on that one. We're down 1.5 on the session. Yeah. I'm just trying to get a bounce. Trying to get the buy here because I think it's gonna go back up. I really do. And this is it. Wow, this freaking double bottom breakout bar prevention, man. Is this gonna turn green? I can't believe it. You got me. You got me. You got me. I was thinking it was going to turn a little bit there. Unfortunately, it's going right as it turns green. It gets sold off. Okay. It's not a good sign for the bulls. That means someone got in short, I would imagine. But that looks so bullish for that little bottom, that little tiny risk. That's a good spot. I liked it. Gonna have to allow it to be there. There it goes. Fuck, man. My nigga. Mama, nigga.
ballin', but I do it how the pros do. Where we going next week? I let my hoes choose. No socks in my boat
Wow.
shoes. Guess a nigga eating good like Whole Foods. Not a couple cameras, now they bring the whole crew. Bad bitch riding with me, so she posed too. See me and my guys like a plane flown through. Hella high, rollin' weed up like I'm supposed to. And now I'm in the big things. On the building, you need to know the tenant rate. Getting paid, still riding no shirt. Let a bitch give me brain, call it homework. Niggas try hating on them, but it don't work. Done changed.
New cars, new things.
Them same boys that used to be at the bottom came up, that's what they say. Used to not be allowed in the building, but now we on the rooftop. Used to not be allowed in the
This is
building,
bearish, dude.
but now we on the rooftop.
I don't know why.
Slow money's just bad as getting no
Wow.
money. But learn to get good show money, that's your money. Get comfortable with it, really no money. Rich nigga shit, that really goes for me. Self-made nigga, well played. I'm on a plane drinking champagne and lemonade. You try and copy what's been done, I'm trying to
There's nothing
innovate.
there.
And club owners getting tired of trying to ventilate. Big mistake, I'm too busy finding places and trips to take. The more I smoke, the more money my business make. Remember they used to be like, who is this? Now I'm up in this bitch, they light up like Independence Day. When you around the real, you keep it real every day. My niggas keep it real, so I hear what they say.
25.
Either you getting paid or you paying to play. Either you on your grind or you stay out
That's
the
where it
way.
is.
A lot of shit done changed. New clothes, new cars, new things. Them same boys that used to be at the bottom came up, that's what they say. Used to not be allowed in the building,
What?
but now we
It
on
broke
the
that
rooftop.
bottom too?
Used to
Did it
not
break
be
this low?
allowed in the building, but now we on the rooftop.
It did not. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's reckless, dude. This tiny ass zone, dude. It did not break this low by a tick. Wow. That's a bit reckless. Wow.
Wow. With that shit, I'm with this ballin' and chillin'. We plotted this out one night in the city. Now we Los Angeles medicine cabinet twisting. Our habits are expensive, we gotta have it. Twit pick it when we get it, and they mad at it. Fuck them niggas.
A lot of shit done changed. New clothes, new cars, new things. Them same boys that used to be at the bottom came up, that's what they say. Used to not be allowed in the building, but now we on the rooftop. Used to not be allowed in the building, but now we on the rooftop. Lot of money, lot of luggage, lot of hoes. When you putting in work, that's how it goes. Lot of money, lot of luggage, lot of hoes. When you putting in work, that's how it goes. Lot of money, lot of luggage, lot of hoes.
That's
When you
gotta go
putting
up.
in work, that's how it goes. Lot of money, lot of luggage, lot of hoes. When
Wow.
you putting in work, that's how it goes. And if your kids tryna be like me, they probably smoking by the O. That ain't my fault though.
All right, let's load up the stats.
Remember the feeling of my fingertips on your skin. In the way that I kiss straight up after drinking. In the way that I rage into your love while you breathe me in. Just so you can fill me with you even when I'm not around.
Bow, bow, bow.
Don't forget my love.
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Don't forget my love.
Do, do, do.
Don't forget my love.
Pork on above percentage. It's here.
Don't forget my love.
Oh, it broke. Okay. All right. I'd probably be involved long. Probs. Yeah. It just seems that way, dude. Look at that. It's a demand open right now. It's risky. Those generally don't work, so I'd like to, but I'm not going to. I would be buying here, but I've already bought here 3 times, so I'm not doing it. I'm actually going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick break, Ski. Yeah, I know it's going down. I know it's seeking a bottom. I know. But the market doesn't control me. I'm down 1.5 apples at the moment. I'm going to take a small break. This zone is still going on. Unfortunately, I'm out, but you can't blame me though. I mean, it goes up and it even breaks the Piz and then rallies again. I just, yeah, if I'll never move my stop loss, yeah, it would have worked, but I'm not going to do that. I like my ability to move my stop loss and risk nothing. Unfortunately, I don't give myself the best opportunities. I don't give myself the best probability of letting it happen, letting it win. All right, so let's take a gander at the 60-minute, because that's what we run the stats off of. In this case scenario, it is a little bit of a range. It is coming back into the middle of this here range. Those are the quarters. And what percentage of the time does it close inside a quarter? 56% of the time it closes inside one of those quarters, the high or the low, doesn't matter. 44% of the time it closes in between. If it closes inside a quarter, there is a 70% chance that the nearest extremity will be hit. 70% chance. So if it closes near this high, 70% chance that that high will break during the last hour. Yeah. And there's a 30% chance that it'll hit R50 first, the middle of range first. Very rarely, though. That's not very often. So, opens in quarter near extremity hit, then it goes to R50. Yeah. Yeah. 50% of the time it goes down. So it's rallying. Look at this go up. I want it to be long, dude. Trust me, I want it to be long. This just happens all the time. One of the worst parts of trading is I was long and now I'm not. That's the worst part of trading. I don't know. There's a lot of worst parts of trading. That's got to be up there, dude. We would have been positive 40 apples right now. Perhaps 40, yes. That's a lot of apples, dude. That's just a lot of apples. That would help out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to have to still be bullish on this thing. But let's wait for this 60-minute bar. I mean, it's printing in 5 minutes. Let's see what we got. We're going to try to day trade this thing. We're going to try to take on a position, add to it two times before getting out. I don't know how we're going to do that. So the average range for this bar is 70 with a standard deviation of 40. So how big is this thing? This looks huge. about 67, so about average, and with a standard deviation of 40. So basically count this as one standard deviation above the high. Okay. Okay, sounds good. But what about the next bar? The next bar is an average of 75, so generally about the same, and the standard deviation of 44. So pretty much the same, dude. But it has an so outside bar, inside bar. Let's look at that. Oh, it depends on if it's outside or inside. Or sorry, opens in quarter. Let's see. Oh man. All right, here we go. If it opens between odds, it breaks only one side. So it might open on the extremity here. It might open in the top quarter, so that means this is not, these aren't the odds. But if it opens in between those, it would be 77% of the time it breaks only one side. Breaks both sides 10% of the time, and then 13% of the time it breaks neither. So it's highly likely it's going to break one side. In fact, there's an 87% chance that it will break one side. Oh my gosh, did it just break the high? Look at that go, dude. Wow. No, it did not break the high. It's pausing on it. Interesting. I wish I was long. That sucks. It certainly sucks. It happens, man. I tell you, it happens. It happens to the best of them. I'm convinced it happens to the best of them. Because no one ever has the market in their grasp completely. So this must happen to other people. The pros. Even the pros. Look at that zone work, bro. Wow. Where does it open? It's going to open in the quarter, it looks like. Okay, opens in quarter near extremity hit. If it's going to hit R50, which is 50% of the time, it's going to happen within 50% of the range. So let's see here. So if it breaks this extremity, it's about 50% of the range. This would be used as supply to go downwards. Because there's a 80%. Okay, there's a 50% chance it'll go back to the 50 line after it breaks the high. But out of the times it breaks the high and comes back to the 50 line, 80% of the time, is that right? 87% of the time, it does not cross more than 50% of the bar's range. So that means this is used as supply. So I would be finding shorts in there. I don't want to go short though, unfortunately. It might just break right now. Got a minute left to break this extremity. Is it going to do it? I can't believe it. It did it. Wow. Wow. I'd be short on this right now. Why aren't I short? Because I want to be doing this thing, man. Chill. Look at that, dude. Oh, wow. It's definitely going to break on this. But only 70% of the time it breaks the near extremity. How does it only break 70% of the time? It's got to break that high in this next bar. This whole next hour, it's not going to break that high. Well, it breaks 70% of the time. I would think that's higher. All right, here we go. This is our trade. We're going to get in short above this high because we have a 50-50 chance of it going down to the R50, which is down here. That's the trade, man. R50. So let's see if this breaks this high. I want to see, this is the high now. That's the big high. Is there any supply above it? Honestly, not really, dude. Unfortunately. There's just not shit. It's in it right now. This could push to R50. If that happens... Wow. Hold on. Hold your horses. Wow. Okay, no, it just broke. Never mind. So, there would be supply above it. Basically, I'd be short above it. But there's not shit up here, man. I'm not just randomly taking it. I do think it will go down to here, this R50, which is this blue line. But we've got to see this. I don't know. I'd rather get a better deal on it than just one tick, man. And where's my stop? We're still day trading. We're just trying to use stats to our advantage. That's all. I don't even like this high anyways. There's a 50% chance that it will go down to this blue line. And if it will go down to this blue line, 87% chance that it will turn within this red box, which it looks like it's doing. After that point, I do not know. There's just nowhere to short, dude. Nowhere to short. Man, this thing is just ripped. Fucking A. 1, 2, 3.25 now. Oops. 3.25, eh? 50% pivot in the zone, and then I went 75% pivot in the zone. And then left the party. It just left the party entirely. Wow. All right, remember, my zone is tiny, so I could take small zones like this. But it looks like shite on the 1 minute. It just does not look good. Might still work, but it just doesn't look good, mate. What about the trend liners? Trend liners? No, I don't think so. I want to see this toss down to 970. Where's 970? Down here. Wow. That's a long ways, man. Oops. That's a long ways down. There's a 50% chance of that happening. Well, actually, I think 48, but whatever. Same thing. That's far away. There it goes. That might be the high. Who knows? I'm going to wait. No, I can't just take a target there. I'm going to have to add on somehow and trail my stop. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Five minutes coming in right into demand right now. That's technically buying still on that distal line. This is a holding split recency of 1-2. That's buying. Let's see if it breaks. It's gotta break, dude. Look at that. I don't want to get roasted, mate. Getting roasted is not my favorite thing to do. If I take an anti-breakout, it is a setup. It is possible. It sure is. Oops, that's not it. Oh man, it might not do it. It might break. But that is a 10-point anti-breakout. I could do that. I dig it. I'm probably gonna take that. Probably gonna take that. Wait, yeah, this thing is just not going. It's got to turn green for me to take shorts for an anti-breakout, because it would be green, 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 breaking the high, green. Whoa, okay. Right then and there, I would go short. No, that's in demand right now. If I want to get in long now, I would do it. With this little box. But the thing is, I'm not bullish. I was earlier. But right now, based on the stats, I'm just not bullish. I'd rather take shorts down to this club, down to the 50 mark right here. Down to 70. Look at it just roar. This thing has just bounced. That's not a trade anymore. It's already done it. Now it's going more. Holding split, trying to protect it. I'm just going to let this thing dance in front of me and not take a trade. I don't think. I see nothing. I can't get in, man. Whatever. Down 1.5 apples, I guess. We had an opportunity. This trade from bounce, we had an opportunity, dude. It's just imagine. I was thinking on my walk, if I was short from here and it ripped like that, and like, oh no, no, no. And I didn't have a stop loss, just like I don't have a target. I don't have a stop loss. I moved my target to break even. And I'm still short. If it didn't come back to break even, dude, and it kept ripping, dude, I would be sweating bullets. And that's exactly why I want to be on that other side. So I'm happy I did that. We did everything that we got. We got exposure to a massive victory. We could, but instead we get a dud. Another dud. Another one. Looks bearish. Yeah. There is an opportunity to get in short. I might do that. Hold on. I might do that with this as my stop. This would be the time. So I'm going to do that.
Order
Just
filled.
one single order because it doesn't look that good, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't look perfect, but it's a trade. That's what it is. And I am more short biased on this right now. So Let's let this thing stop out if it stops out. 5085 zone number 3 minute, and show the 15 minute please, because the 15 minutes in comeback bar prevention. No, the 5 minute is, or was. I went short because, well, technically I'm short biased on this, trying to get all the way down to that 50 mark, but the 50% of the 1400 bar range, 60 minute bar. But yeah, it's looking bullish, man. I'm risking 3.2 apples. That's all I know. There it is. 3.2 apples. This thing's about to get roasted. This was in at 14, 10, 50, 85. This was a 3 minute. How am I not out yet? 3 minute holding split, recency of 1-2. Magnitude of 1-2, X score, 2-1. X score of 1.25, it looks like. End of trend, for sure, end of trend. That's gone 0. And it stopped out. Technically not stopped out yet on my account, but it stopped out on the zone. If it goes up anymore, I'm out. Hold on. Man, oh man. So if this wants to rally more, it can, my friend. It can. I do not know. Technically still short somehow, because I do 10 points, and I must have got a deal on this thing, because this is a 10-point zone. I'd be out at this high, though. 525, sure. Sure, save a couple bucks. All right. So if this thing wants to continue up, I think we're just going to have to allow it, because I definitely don't want to take this high that's been tested multiple times here. I don't want to do that. That's all I know. This could break high. I don't know. I'm not sure. Really not. Stats say 50% chance of coming down here. That's all I know. 50% chance of getting at the blue dash line. Technically, the 60-minute bar on average goes about the same range as this bar, which is actually dead pretty much right on the average. So this bar, we're expecting the 60-minute bar to create a range here, create a larger
Order
range.
filled.
And it looks like it wants to break the high. And there it goes. I'm out. Definitely out. That's 3.2 apples right there. All right, negative 3.2. Yeah, that sucks. So it's just not shite, man. Not shite. So I'm looking for any good ideas. That's an anti-breakout idea on the 15-minute. Breaks this high, and I go short on it basically for a 1R. It's the only thing I can do. I'm not that happy about that anyways. You can go long. I don't want to go long. But fine, I'll go long. Are you sure? Looks like a freaking long right now. That's all I know. 12-point zone upwards. That looks bullish. I might join the party long, dude. I wouldn't want to if it wasn't for how bullish it is and how shitty this little high is. It's just so bad. So I can imagine why the longs are there. So I don't know, man. Might go long here.
Order
I'm in long.
filled.
About to get toasted right away, huh? Right as I go long, really? How big of a zone is this? 9, yeah, 10 points, good. Take a picture, yep. I'm going for this thing at a break, I guess. I'm long. That's what I'm doing. 5086 zone number. Yeah, you can take a picture of the 15-minute. That was another big deal. I feel like I'm just going to get stopped, but whatever. I'm going in trend, dude. In trend, even though it's not really what I want to do. 1418 I got in. 5086, we're risking 3.2 apples like normal. I think it went 0.5R here. With a 50% pivot in the zone. This was a 3-minute HLC upwards. This thing has gone 1R. This thing's gone 1R here. Trail your stop, please. 11.81. That means 11.75. 11.75. Trail stop. $3.2 apples to how many apples is this? To 0 apples. Now I'm risking nothing. I think that it will break this high here. I do. It might not, but it's so weak up there, dude. But the problem is, if it breaks that high, I think there's shorts above it. Yeah, I think there's shorts above it. But we'll see. About to get stopped here.
Order filled.
And I'm out. Out for nothing. This is just not the time to do my adding on strategy. I have no time and space. Like, I need this thing to be able to go all the way up there. It's just so unlikely. What's 70 points from this? That's normal. That's an average range, so that would be up to 55. Let me see that in this time frame. 55s up here. At most, I could think it's going to go all the way up there, which is really... It's just not that much, dude. It's 4R. This I'm just going to turn it off. I'm going to be done taking this. And look at this thing go without me again. How many damn times, dude? How many damn times? Am I going to change my rules with this stupid trail stop? It touches it and leaves. Again. I can stop complaining because I can change my rules. I can make it into I don't trail stop until it goes 3R. Look at that rip. Wow. Now it's into average range right now. It's average range right now. It's highly unlikely to hit R50 now. It's extremely unlikely to hit R50, which is down here on this blue line. So I'm going to delete that. This is bullish. Highly unlikely it'll break that. But highly unlikely to, I don't know. I mean, it's hit average range on this bar anyways, but that doesn't necessarily mean it stops. So it breaks this high, and I was fucking in there, dude. How did it got stopped out? 11.75. Oh my gosh, this chart didn't even get to 11.75. This fucking micro, dude. This is such bullshit. What did it get to? 12. So it must have did it on the bar before that. I don't know. I can't see it. How did I get stopped out at 11.75 when it never... It's just such bullshit. Just such bullshit. At some point, we're going to be in one of these things. At some point, it's going to almost touch us instead of actually touch that proximal line. I'm out. At some point. At some point. If I'm here long enough. 1, 2, 3.75. 3.75. This one's gone. I don't exactly know when I got out. Start of this bar. I think 14.19, 14 something, 14.20. How far did this one go down here? A lot. That's all I know. And we had a triple order on that one. That would have been great. Oh, man. Yeah. 5R. It went probably 5.75R. That is just bullshit, bro. Sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Whatever. How much did we lose? Nothing. How much did we gain? Nothing. That's not a bad spot to be, my friend. All right. I'm going to close day trading because there's no point in holding for 20 minutes. This strategy is supposed to be adding and building to a position in which I have to get out in 25 minutes, 35 minutes. So it just doesn't make sense. But we had a very small trade count today. We had 5 trades and we traded for going to be 3 hours. So 2.5. Going to be 3 at 3. But so that is 5 trades. Done at 14.24. I still want to take another trade, but it'd have to be a targeted trade. And I don't have any strategy for that right now. I don't have any system. I should, because I want to. 0 NA rate is 1, 2, 3 out of the 5 trades went nowhere. Average risk per trade was a little bit high because I know I had a triple there, but it was well accounted for. 4.5 is the average risk per trade. Profit loss is US dollars is negative 122. Max loss is where it is now. No. Max loss is 3.9 plus 3.2. 7.1 apples. My max loss is 7.1 apples. That is super small risk. The low is 3.9 apples. Very well. Very well. Very good risk management. The high is 0. No. I did get up 1.7 apples at one point. Congratulations, sir. Closing is negative 3.9. Commissions involved, it will be negative 5.2. Ooh. That's not good. Minutes in trade is minutes in trade is 26 minutes in trade. And then anything else? I might take another trade, but there's no. Can I create some system? I can take a 0.25R and risk 64 apples, which is so much. That's my whole month, bro. It's got to be a fucking legendary zone. And at this moment, I probably should not do that, even though it's possible. There's just no system. There's not a system made. Our distribution. Let's do this. Four negative 1 Rs brings it to 63 negative 1 Rs, and then 1 break even, which is 3. Never mind, 62. We had 1 R gain and 1 break even. Cool. Day trading's done. Now let's look at something else. The daily looks like it wants to take the daily high, which is it would be incredible. It really would be. What percentage of the time does that happen? Well, we can say that the daily high is made between daily high is made between 1 and 3 19% of the time. So 20% of the time the daily high and low is made now, daily high or low, and then an additional 10% of the time it's made in between 3 and 4, between market close and futures close. So basically 29% of the time there's, I would argue, a 29% chance that this high can break, because this day has created high and low, but 19% of the time the high or low is claimed between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. And that is right now. This daily high is going to probably try. There's going to be a fight at this daily high, I would imagine, which is probably what it just happened. Daily high is right here. How far away is this? 50 points. It's really not that far away. I'd go, oh man, I don't know. Let's wait. bullish until that, though. Yeah, I mean, last 3 days. Honestly, 917, I don't even know. I've been on a losing streak since 917 was a losing day. No, it was a winning day. Never mind. But the past 3 days, I've lost 4.7 apples, 5.4, 5.2. So I've lost 15 apples in the last 3 days, including today. And I don't want consistent losing, but if I'm losing 15 apples in the whole 3 days, and I took some good trades, it's fine with me. This is going to be interesting, actually. I think it's bullish until this high. This is a big high. I think it's bullish until then. If it pushes all the way down, I think it would be, I would be bouncing up. I'd be going long. But it's bullish until then, until that high. I mean, look at that high. I'd like it to get a little closer to this high. That's what I'd be looking at. I would go for, if I do my 0.25R, I'd be risking a lot of apples, dude. But you know what? That's what it's for. That's what the strategy's for. If you go long from this zone down here, I would do that, but I would take a hell of a coupon on this thing, bro. I would go coupon mode. I would go all the way down here past this distal line. I'd go into this split, and that's where my zone would be. Even though the zone is huge, the zone is that big. I would take that probably for a 0.25R. I would think there's a bounce there for sure. Yeah. That's fine with me. It would suck to lose, but we'll see. So, daily high, that's what we're speaking about. Daily high, it's getting squished. It's got a huge bottom tail. It just went down today, only went down. And now it's finally retracing back to meet it again within a half hour left. This is going to be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I trust that high, dude. I just don't know. That's why I'd go long if this thing goes down. Yeah, that's where I'd be. So, anyways, that's 13.75 or 13.75. 13.75 I'd be risking. That's not very many points. To risk 64 frickin' apples on it. That's just enormous. That's enormous. That's what we do. I'd go for a 0.33R. Right there. And nothing more. That's my zone right there. This thing is bullish right now. That is just really bullish right now. I don't know. I don't know if these guys have it in it. Do they have it in them to not let this happen? I do not know. I don't know. Our limit would be 1990. 95.25. $20,001.25. Stop loss would be 19,981.25. That's where I'd be placing it. Yeah, this thing is looking like it wants to test it. Wow, dude. Look at it. It wants to break green. Wow. It really does it. I think it's got it. I honestly do. We'll see, but I think it's got it. I think it's got it. This is about the time that they really want to push it. Yeah, I don't know. What's the odds? The odds are slim that it... No, it's already broken both sides. This is not a Globex extremity. This is a daily high. It broke at 8:30. 8:31 it broke. First minute of the day. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I do want to see that. Whoa. No. No, 8:33 it made its high and then it made it again at 8:38, 8:39. All right, here's the anti-breakout. Let's see it come down. I'd love it if it comes down, because then I'd be involved down here. That'd be sick, but that's a long ways away. It's got to drop frickin' 50 points in not very long of time. My gosh, it's not doing it. That thing really wants to break daily high right now. Holy shit. He wants it. He wants it. Will he have it, mate? I do not know. My goodness, it's getting close now. Does he get it? I can't believe it. It's trying. It's trying. It's trying. It's going. It's going. Did they do it? Everybody knows it's there, and it's snapped. It snapped. It snapped. Everybody let out your orders now. Everybody sell off. You broke it. Game's over. You broke it. You broke it. The Bulls did it. Wow. And the Globex extremity has been claimed. Our daily high has been claimed between 1 and 3 p.m. just like 19% of the time, which is the highest percentage of the time, because I split the session to eight different sessions. There's a lot of different sessions. Look at that. They just released the orders now. A lot of sellers. There's no chance I'm going to be filled down here. I'm long from way down there. I'd like that, but I don't think there's a chance. There's 20 minutes left, and it just broke daily high. I don't know what that means. Wow. Dude, right as it breaks the high. It didn't even have to break. Dude, it broke the high by a hair. 84, 82. Bro, it broke by 1.5 points. And it just retreats. It retreats down. Retreats 20 points right at the break. Oh, man. For any individual who doesn't think technical analysis is a thing, why does that happen? Why does it break by just a hair and then retreat? It's because highs matter. That's why it matters. It definitely matters. I highly doubt it'll just continue up. So I think that's it. I think it's going to try to range or something. I don't know. I don't think it's going to continue up. This rally has ceased. It has been extinguished, dude. Extinguished, I think. If there's any possibility, I'd be going short. If it wants to rally again, try to rally again, I'd be in short for the remainder of the 15 minutes. And in fact, I really want to do that. But I don't have any place to put it, dude. I can't be taking NQ. That's not part of my zone strategy. Is it? No, it's not. And you'd have to trail your stop. The most you can do is a 0.25R. In that case, I'd be doing a 0.25R. I would be. I'd want it to try to rip. And I'd be going for a 0.25R here. I'm going to do it. I really am. Really, really. It's doubtful. It's just doubtful that this thing was going to rally like crazy. I think it could, and I could lose a lot, which sucks, but I'm going to do it. 5 contracts. 64. That's 5.6. That's 6. So I'm doing 6. We're doing at 89.5. I'd be in short at 89.5. How many contracts? 6 contracts. That's a lot. 89.5, please. 89.5. Where's your stop? Your stop's at this high, which is 103.75, 103.75. 103.75. What's your target? Target will be at 84.75. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. If this thing wants to really want to run up again, I'm short. That's what I'm doing. And this will be part of the Green 82. This will be the initial one where I'm risking the fucking bag. I'm risking a bag here. 64 apples on one trade. That's a freaking bag. Oof. But it's part of a system. I am actually doing a system, so it has a place and a belonging. And it might not actually happen, so. I actually like the idea. You know, it could continue, but I don't know. I think that they've done it. They've done their job. They broke the daily high. Is it a victory lap? Yeah, you could go long for a victory lap, I suppose. It's true. But it only has to move 5 points in my direction to win, so that's a lot to ask for if I was long. So I think it's all good. I'm happy with the trade regardless. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Down, 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 Don't miss me again. Don't miss me again. It is now wanting to break this high. Man, the bulls are getting aggressive. Aggressive. Definitely aggressive, I would say. 6NQ, yes. 6NQ. 6NQ's there. We only have those on right now. Yeah, that's what it is, man. I don't think it's gonna get there, dude. Man, oh man. Yeah, this thing is pushed. Wow, look at that go. There is actually a zone down here, but you just want to take a zone that bad, huh? No, I'm not going to do that. It does look good, no doubt. It does look good. There it is. I'd be taking it for a 0.25R, probably down to here, probably right here. That's what I would do. And we're just gonna have to wait until next week, because we're not taking a trade right now. It keeps jumping away from me. Keeps jumping away from me. Yes, it does. Better safe than sorry, though. Better safe than sorry. Dude, I think this is gonna work, but I don't want to just be reckless with what I'm trying to do. Just don't want to be reckless, that's all. Look at that bounce, mate. Yeah, a nice bounce. Nice bounce. Thank God for self-discipline. Otherwise, all my money would be gone. Today, it would be gone. Because I'd seen a lot of trades today that I kind of want to take, and then I don't. Thank God. Because, man, oh man. Even if they would have won, dude, it's just prolonging until the end. That's all. We lost 5 apples today. It sucks, but I've had worse days. I've had many, many worse days than 5 apples. I've had bad days. 30-minute might dump on the low. If it dumps on the low, it could go all the way down to this, but I only have 10 minutes left to take it. If it frickin' does that, I'm going to go long down here. No way it would do that, though. That is crazy if it does that. I'm going to place it there just in case. 95.25. Doubtful. Doubtful. No. Doubtful, mate. Just so doubtful. 30 minutes about to dump on the low. Is it going to break low? That'll be interesting. 81.25. It just might dump right now. Boom, it breaks. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. 81.25 needs to be my stop. And where's my target? I just want to be quick if it happens to go all the way down there. Likely not, but my target would be at 01.25. Dumps the low and gets bought up. Dumps the low and gets bought up. Dumps the high and gets bought sold off. Dumps the high and gets sold off. Breaking lows and getting high. Breaking highs and getting low. That is the market's flow. All right. We might be done. Because I'm not taking any of this action. This is the crazy shit. This is that crazy shit, man. This be crazy, man. I've been crazy before. I just don't want to be crazy. I want to forget that life behind me. Put it behind me, man. I don't want to be crazy no more. Here I'm saying I don't want to be crazy yet. I'm going to be risking 64 apples on this next trade. It's part of a system. Come on. It is. After this 64 apple trade, the next 4 trades are risk-free. That's pretty good, man. What's the 240 minute look like? I don't even know. It went only red and then snapped the high, broke the high, now coming down. Wow. Wow. This, man. Definitely the last bit of the market is always volatile. There's no doubt. No doubt in my mind. So it's looking like a next week ordeal. Next week, it's going to happen, man. We're going to break through. We're going to find one trade, and it's going to be, wow, it actually never stops me out for once. Like this, these two, they fucking worked, okay? Both of them worked. This would be level 1. Boom, this is level 2. Both, I'm in deep. We're in trail stop. Good, I get out. And that's a shit ton of points, dude. From here to there is a shit ton of points. 100 points. We're going to find one of them. And it will happen. It will happen. I'm not sure if it's next week, but it will happen. I know that. 6.75R, and then I'm going to close that out. I'm just going to stop tracking it because it's the end of the day. 5086. Zone number 5086 can be closed. And then this one down here. And you can cancel this trade down there because it ain't happening. That ain't happening, my friend. It's not going to get down there. And then how far did this one go? Man, this one was legendary, dude. We were up triple on this one, man. Triple. That's just a lot. 7.75 R. Imagine that. All right. I might change my strategy because I'm fucking tired of freaking getting stopped out before it really goes. How many times? I've seen this so many times. Here I am deleting it at the end of the day. I wish I was still in. So many freaking times, dude. So many times. Oh, I didn't even see. What was that? 7.75? Just so many damn times. 7.75. Wow. 7.75. That's a lot. That's good. That's very good. Okay, that's it. All right, because I didn't take a trade there, now I can finally do my month. Because I was thinking I was gonna take a big trade there, but I didn't. That's a first. Damn right, that's a first. Especially because I was open for taking a large trade. I placed a 6 mini entry long and a short. It just happened to not hit the zone. All right. So we're there. We're just trying to be patient. 41.5 apples right now is my month. We're up 41.5. We're up 40 apples. Dude, that's awesome. How many is 40 apples? I just want to make sure it marks. Up a grand, but I'm up 1,400 in the real account. So I'm not sure how we have that many apples difference, but I think I overcompensate with commissions quite heavily, like seriously heavily. But that's all right. I love the extra. I love the extra. Love it. All right. That's it. This is disappointing. I was gonna try to get rich today, dude. All right. Yeah, I'll sit around for the last 4 minutes. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. If it comes down to this zone, holy shit, it might do it. No, I have 3 minutes to be in and out. I can't do overnight. I can't do day trading margin after 3 p.m. They're going to cancel me out, and I'm halfway into the trade. I'm just not interested. I don't like the risk. The market's open how many hours a day? From 8 to 3, intraday margins are on. So you have plenty of hours to take a trade. I will say no to it, even if it goes into my zone down here, which I really want to buy. Looking to break that freaking daily high by 1.5 points, dude. What the fuck? That's just gnarly. It's gnarly. And everybody knows it, too. Everybody knows this. Everybody's thinking, wow, this thing actually is going to hit the daily high. And it freaking does. And then everybody just retreats. It's crazy. I don't know. Just fucking crazy. What a comeback bar here. Yeah, the daily, I think the open is easier to trade than the close. The close may or may not be crazier, honestly. The first half an hour versus the last half an hour of the day, I think the last half an hour might be crazier. I can do an ATR check, see what the range is difference, but man, it's definitely freaking just crazy. Just crazy. All right, that's it then. There it goes. Lost $125 today. It sucks. Well, next week. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. What a comeback. Wow, that's loud. All right. That's it. And does it break the low right away, huh? Dude, there's so many orders right at 1,300. See how much range it just did in 1 minute. Doesn't want to break the low, eh? It's at least going to respect it. It double tapped it. I don't know. Enough of that. We're still alive. That's the most important part right now. Staying alive. All right. Deuces.